Hi, welcome to the Train Shop Weekly. This is Volume 3, Episode 1, the first show of the new year.
Happy New Year, guys.
I'm Bill Henning. That's Harry Henning III, my brother, Walt, our cousin. And sitting in with us is Deb Burke. Debbie, she answers the phone a lot here at the shop, so many of you probably talked to her and figure, well, let's put a face to the voice. So welcome to our little program, Deb.
Yeah, she does. If you get repairs, she's the one calling you, letting you know. Most likely they're done.
They're either done or they have arrived.
Or there's a problem.
So, it is a new year. We did nothing new and fancy for this year.
No,
We're just
we're winging it this time.
We're just back again. We do have a lot of new things that came in, so we're basically going to show you some of the new stuff that came in. If you enjoy it, hit subscribe, hit like, share it with a friend, and come back next week. Next week we're going to take a look at the Lionel catalog. That comes out Thursday. So next weekend we'll do a review of the catalog. See if there's anything in there that we gotta have. Other than that,
I'm hoping not. I'm hoping there's not a whole lot that I need. I spent too much this year.
I guess we'll see what kind of Reading they put out.
Walt's looking for his Reading. Harry's always looking for his Pennsylvania. I'm usually looking for either something Amtrak or something Reading. I got my Rye, Eagles Rye.
Eagles Rye, where's that one from?
They're Brown guys. They're a local brewery here in Lansdale.
Yeah, I have their boxcar on the layout. Actually have the Round Guys boxcar one of our friends gave us.
I need a beer pour here for when we do these shows for me.
Maybe you should have poured it before.
Yeah, I didn't think of it. I was distracted. Anyway, what's new as far as books?
That was an interesting book when I was looking through it.
There's
a lot of history.
The railroading handbook from Combat. It just kind of tells you everything about railroads, from cars, how they operate,
trucks, knuckle couplers, everything.
Stations, signaling. It's actually a really interesting book.
Even has a great big picture of GG1 in there. Shows you a breakdown of all the interior of the GG1, which I thought was pretty cool.
Oh, does it really?
Yeah, it was.
I believe you.
Yeah, I know.
It tells you what each type of cars is: covered hoppers, open hoppers, different tank cars, different engines, different locomotives, you name it. Probably tells you all about these things. What do you got there?
I found FP45.
What I got, we got the new Lionel FP40s in.
F40PH.
F40PH, is that what they call them?
Yeah.
These days?
So I see you got a little bit of a selection there.
Yeah, we got CSX, transportation.
These are called it because they done their business train. They repainted their business train in kind of a classic Baltimore, Ohio paint scheme.
Yeah, I was surprised was that business train has a lot of observation cars.
You want to know something that's funny is it was more of this Chesapeake and Ohio was the head merger of when it became Chessie system. And everything that CSX does is kind of more Baltimore and Ohio paint scheme.
Yeah, this is cool. It has the floating pilot on the front, which is actually nice. Stationary till you get into the.
Then we got turn. For all you skiers.
The ski train.
The ski train. I was trying to look up and see if they still have it. Amtrak still does one, but it's called the winter train.
Yeah,
I Google it, but everybody says I Google too much. But
I'm trying to get you trained to Google before the show.
I was Googling before, but now if I go back and look at it, it'd be like I'm Googling.
But yeah, the Rio Grande had the ski train up until I think 2009. And they use several types of locomotives.
Yeah, a lot of the pictures I was looking at, there was at least 3. It was a pretty long train, at least 3 of these.
And the Lionel offers 8 cars to go with that engine for the ski train. The same thing with the CSX business train. There's 8 cars that are available to go with that as well.
I think we got some of the passenger cars in last month.
Yeah.
And of course,
the veterans Amtrak.
Yeah, they have this in a couple other paint. They have the.
Did you get this one for yourself, Bill?
No, they have the Phase 3, the Phase 5 paint schemes.
And the generator engine that goes with
No,
it.
it's not a generator.
Or what is it? Whatever it is.
The cabbage.
Cabbage car. That's it.
Actually, it's a cab baggage, but got the nickname Cabbage. Because basically, when Amtrak, when these engines were getting old, to reuse them, basically they gutted them out and used as cab cars for the opposite end. So when the train went in the other direction, they had all the controls of the engine along with a cab. But then the interior they gutted out, and actually they used it for a baggage car.
And generator.
Extra baggage car. So it was called the cab baggage, nicknamed Cabbage.
Yeah. And I guess that train, from the little bit I Googled, is only ran on the West Coast. I guess along the, what the heck did they call it? Surf Line or Pacific Line, whatever. What they call the one that
So
ran.
this paint scheme was just on this engine, but Lionel just basically did it on this because it's a cool paint scheme.
Makes a nice matching set, too.
Excuse me, let me Google some images first.
Yeah, they did.
Why don't we give these things a spin?
Yeah, I'll give this engine a spin.
Which one are you giving a spin for? Oh, you're going to give the spin to the...
Run that and try out the cabbage unit with it.
I should have grabbed a couple passenger cars to go with it.
No, that, what do you call, looks pretty much the same paint scheme there, William.
What's that?
That one. Or exactly, that one is, let's see, what's the end?
I believe the cabbage cars were never painted to veterans.
Yes, it is, right there.
Is that a
That's what
cabbage?
he's telling you.
That's that one right there.
Yep. Guess you are correct, and I am wrong.
Pretty cool looking.
Google wins!
Oh, I thought you were going to say Walt wins. Okay, Google wins, not Walt.
Alright, let's go
Okay.
test these things
I
out.
didn't. I
Googling
thought they
Walt?
did not paint a cabbage car.
I'm trying to find the engine.
My fuel's full. Out. Clear boards all the way. I'm gonna make this run in. On the flagman. Let's get going. Engine to tower. I'm made up. Am I clear outbound? Over. Please hold for signal indication. Out. Engine to dispatcher. We're done for the day. Out.
I like
little
that.
smoke unit.
I guess if you're a California dreamer, you'd like that train. And by the, what do you call it? I did a little bit more Googling. That is the 9208, the only veterans unit. They did not, from the looks of it, did not paint engine
Yes.
like
So
that.
this number 208 was not done in veterans. Originally, they did the cabbage car, and they also did the P42. So I think it's the P42 is what I was probably thinking of.
So probably, but I guess I'm going to take my guess on is actually 208 got turned into 9208.
Yeah, I guess it's not 990.
So 90.
Yeah, but yeah, you might be right. So, but it was never this scheme when it was 208.
Exactly. From what I have Googled.
What you have Googled.
Alright.
Alright. Put them over there.
What else? What did you want to point out, Deb?
Deb, yes, Deb. What did you want to point out?
So we did get shirts that appealed to the younger generation. So we have this one.
Oh, we got some Thomas shirts, yes.
The Thomas sweatshirts.
Thomas sweatshirts. There's a couple
Nice
of
ones for the kids for January and February, that's for sure.
Yeah, kind of like Deb was saying earlier. She was like, I wish we had these before Christmas.
Yeah, unfortunately they didn't come till after Christmas.
What's that say?
And there's that one.
I'm a really useful engine.
That's the one I like
There's
right
that
there.
Yeah, that one's cute. I don't think that'll fit you.
No,
No, but we've offered.
we could-
we've offered to
we-
sew two of them together. I keep
You could-
great
you could-
needle on
you could-
register.
We could always use it as a bib for your brother.
There you go. We get one. We go
are
lobster.
That
these
would
the
be
ties to tie it to my neck?
Yep.
Just tie it around this way.
When we go lobstering, we'll use it as a bib for you.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go. I mean,
Tell people
it's already got, say you can tie it around here.
Yeah, so we've offered to sew. I've offered to sew two together for some
I
people.
keep my neck warm.
There you go.
Neck warmer.
Like a neckerchief.
There you
Now,
go.
now he won't make a mess of himself.
Oh.
Yeah, I've seen him eat.
You're messy too.
You know
So
what?
they were cute.
Nobody asked for your comments now.
Alright, what else we got new
Apparently
over
they
there,
did.
Walt? I think you have
Deb wanted to share something else that came in that's been around, but she thought was neat.
I thought this was super cool. So we should have taken.
I think
a
it's
photo.
great for the beginner.
Yeah, this came in Deluxe Railroad set. I was running around looking for what the Deluxe Railroad set was all day, trying to find for the sticker. So this is like
You were looking for an actual train set though.
I was looking for something.
Uh,
So this has all the tools that you need.
Get yourself started.
Yeah, it's a nice tool set. It's got your a
mini
couple different
hammer.
little hammer, a couple different X-Acto knives, a little sanding thing, needle nose, a roller.
This is what I started out with when I started doing my buildings and so forth.
Yeah, I think that's super cool.
It's a
How many
nice
pieces- how
set
many
because
pieces
you got
out?
your miter box in it.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
all-
well, you came with comes with a miter box.
Yeah, that's where I got my miter box from.
It comes with a K1 precision knife, K5 heavy duty knife, K10 9mm snap blade knife, 2 needle files, needle nose pliers with side cutter, 6-inch SS ruler, 2 swivel head screwdrivers, a miter box, razor saw, sanding stick, swivel head pin vise, Swiss style mini hammer, 3 assorted drills, 3 assorted blades, a ruler, and a needle point awl.
Yeah, so if you're looking for
It's a great starter
a
set.
birthday present or a Christmas present or something for somebody, who's a model railroader.
Or just getting into building model kits and so
Yeah,
forth.
model kits or whatever.
Whether it's car kits, airplanes, the trains. I got mine originally for building the wood kits. And great little setup.
It's like a jigsaw putting it back in there, William.
It fits honestly.
It comes with a nice wood box.
Yeah, it's a nice piece. So it's,
There's a phone. Phone goes in there, sir. Phone.
Bill.
Phone.
it needs help.
Your hand box. Alright.
We'll get that later.
Needs
Well,
help.
the next things that came in are the Diecast hoppers for you Diecast fans. And these are in a nice, lovely shade of black.
Black. They got that red diamond on them?
I don't know. I'll tell you in a minute. It's a surprise.
I did the Pensy ones a week ago. They were plastic 2-bay hoppers. These are the die-cast 2-bays,
Yes,
right?
these are the Diecast. very sharp looking die
You need
cast.
more motive power to pull a bunch of these.
That'll tell you how worse than life.
I got some in here.
Look at that. That set came in handy already.
Oh.
You just have him hang on to that for the next box.
Jeez, I guess they didn't want it to come out of the box in the ship.
Weighed so much.
These are very sharp looking die cast.
How many hundreds of these did you buy?
I didn't buy any. I don't buy die cast. That's it. What do you call?
Nice looking car.
Yeah, because I'm a
No.
girl. It's pretty.
Yep, nice. What do you call? And it says that great railroad, the Reading. That's a classification card with the little orange corners on it, telling them.
Say, didn't they have different colors or do they
Yes,
have
there are
different meanings?
different colors have different meaning. There are blue ones, white ones, orange ones. Orange ones used to, because they actually had them for ore too. A lot of the orange ones were
Each
usually
color
ore.
was a classification of what they
Wh-
took, whether it's coal, ore, sand.
Sand.
This one says for
coke.
stone loading only.
Because and they use the orange ones used to go back would have say return to Johanna mine or Grace mine.
Right now it just says return to Reading Company when empty.
But yes, they are very sharp cars. That's one. I mean, I have to give Lionel credit. I think they actually built a nice sharp car there.
Spring loaded, Bill?
Yep.
Nice. Very nice.
I assume they'd pop off.
Probably gotta give them a tap. I know when I took them out of the others. It's usually when I do these with
They
a
got
load.
the inside bracing.
Usually when I put a load in these, I kind of slice them down a little so I can actually use this for my artificial coal. You know, the regular coal over
Yeah,
top
I'm
of that
not a
artificial.
cold kind of guy.
Well, you put ore over
Mine are
top
ore
of 'em.
cars. I do the ore thing.
You got the ore train, I got the coal train.
So, but they do come. They come in a 2-car pack.
He doesn't do coal because he got too much as a kid.
No, I don't. Do,
Too much for Christmas, huh?
no, that is not why I don't do coal. I don't do coal because coal trains never came through when I was a kid growing up. Hearing them coming down the railroad tracks and chasing them.
Yeah, we had
Was
ore
ore.
cars. We had ore cars here.
Yep, we were.
We had ore going one way, and there
if
was
they're-
something else going the other way.
Nope. Most times you could have mixed freight or whatever, but most times they were empty.
What's that?
Yeah, this one here.
Let him look at this freight car here.
All right, this one here, the Air Force.
He was all excited about this.
This one's neat because I had the original Minuteman missile, and this is basically the exact same thing as a Minuteman missile. Give me 1 second here. And just so everybody knows what the Minuteman missile was, this was a catalog from 1961 with on the front of the cover playing with the car.
What are you doing, William?
It's got this piece of plastic in here,
I want to make sure that adults supervision
so you don't shoot
before
your
you
eye out.
launch it.
So you get a piece of operating track, put underneath it.
Almost in his drink. Bummer. Little to the left, little to the right, Bill.
Almost got my eye taken out on that one.
You got your safety glasses on. Nice.
Oh, that's cool.
That's a classic Lionel piece.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks pretty much just
Yeah.
like it, don't it?
It's the exact,
Except for it's
just different paint job.
He's got a
And
different missile though. He's got
yeah, it doesn't have the plastic tip on it like the ones we sell.
Yeah.
It's
Let's see.
nice looking piece though.
Oh yeah, it doesn't have the red, white.
Yeah, it doesn't have the red, white, and blue like we.
Paint scheme pretty much the same. Nah, it's a little different. What? Yeah, because this has what, the 36 series cars.
Yep.
What's the number on the side of that?
I don't know. I didn't look at that. Locked and loaded.
That's
28,270.
28,270.
But it was really nice to see that piece.
Diecast sprung trucks.
Which means the diaphragm that they have in here, I'll be able to hopefully get the parts for the old ones.
Oh, that must have been the first of the stock cars. Oh.
What?
HO track slot cars.
Yeah, they did slot cars too.
There was that 1961 catalog.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has a lot of the HO stuff in it.
All before our time.
Yep. We weren't even thought about.
And then the other thing that came in that
Look
we
at that
were waiting on.
track cream car.
This little box. There's a lot of guys I know wanted these and ordered them. And I know I ordered one myself. And that is the Stroudsburg caboose. A little four-wheel bobber.
Oh, should we have another caboose challenge? I don't think I want to cut one of these up.
Nah, not for that price. That's where I got the idea on the caboose challenge for my
Yeah.
roller pickups and lighting mine up.
A little dude in the cupola peeking out.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool piece.
And the marker lights light up.
I don't know. I'll have to light it up and see what we
like
get
they
out
would.
of it.
Yeah, imagine finding one of those.
What's that?
The new exciting Take Me Along versatile pack. Complete, ready to run. It came in a little suitcase.
Yeah, how much was it back then?
It set you back a whole $39.95.
Yeah, well,
What do you think?
Look at it. It's kind of cool.
Hey Joe, take along. That's cool. A little
suitcase, go to see your buddies.
See, we got a little helicopter car to go with it.
Yep.
The launching helicopter and the giraffe car. That's cool.
That's cool. Well, let's check this and see how the lights look.
Yeah.
Alright. Got it there. And kind of a bummer. The back marker lights don't light up. I kind of thought they would, didn't you?
It didn't say it in the catalog, so I guess
But
we
it
shouldn't.
looked like they would.
They do look like they would, but they don't.
Well, we might have to fix that.
It's a nice little caboose, though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, got good detail, grab irons.
Nice little brake wheel and the little chain across here, across the walkway.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, the catalog didn't say that.
Nah, I was just looking at the plastic pieces in there, you'd assume that it would light.
I wonder how hard it would be to put LEDs in there.
That's what I was thinking. I might have to put some LEDs in that.
The question is whether it's hollowed, you can get a wire in there or not.
Well, I got that real fine wire and them real fine LEDs. I could get stuff crammed in there. Double
what
tool
else?
does wonders.
Alright.
Deb we were talking about coal cars, so what we got a
What do you got there, Deb?
the lighted coal station.
lighting coaling station.
Let's pull that thing out, Deb. Let's see what it looks like.
Well, we'll put that up. We can put our coal car under it.
It's part of the Plug and Play series.
And what does that mean to people, Walt?
That means that you can plug it into the track and make it work. Sorry everybody, she's a little slow. She's new at this game. Keep your lights on.
I like that actually.
Keeping your lights on
Had a
since
transformer here. Where'd it go?
1932.
So
Oh, Coal Country Mining Company. Yeah, that's not. This used to be a kit, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it had come in a kit before.
Or, oh, it's actually, it doesn't look too bad.
Yeah, actually nice.
Our fast track fits right in there.
You know, we had built one or two of these on our. How many of these things did we kit bash as kids? You know, these came out in the MPC era originally as a plastic kit. So anybody collect the old Lionel stuff,
That's me.
it looks pretty cool.
Yeah, there it goes. Little lights.
Our Stroudsburg cabooser.
Needs a little weathering.
Yep.
Yeah.
I know how to do that.
You know how to do that?
I do know how to do that.
Somebody teach you?
Listen, I did about 500 feet of track once.
Weathering track's different than weathering a building.
Yeah, I know you weathered the layout.
I did.
All right, what else you got there, Deb?
The private investigation building.
And what is that?
I feel like it's my building.
Is that another plug and play?
That is another plug and play.
We'll leave this track here and plug it in and see if we can play with it. Another big massive building. And this is the one you said you want for your train layout.
Yes.
Is this like the car dealership?
Yeah, it's just like the car
Yeah.
dealership. And the Harley Davidson dealership.
It's one of them multi-versatile buildings.
Yeah, one of the MTH ones.
Use it for anything.
Oh yeah, light that sucker up.
I would definitely put that on my layout.
Doesn't have no interior.
We have to make an
I'm sure Debbie would put office chairs in there
Yeah,
and
we
so
have to make
forth.
an interior.
Yeah, it doesn't need
Garage
some interior.
doors on the
With
side.
windows that big.
Yeah, it needs interior with that.
Yeah, but
We keeping you up?
I don't think a lawyer would have that many windows in their office building.
It is a little odd.
It's not a lawyer. It's a private investigator.
Oh, it's PI?
Yeah.
Yes, it's a private
Oh, I thought it was
investigator.
a lawyer.
Private investigator. Maybe the lawyer's on the second floor.
So
That's just the lobby down.
we know who's buying one of these. That's Deb.
He's cool.
All right. Next up is the water tower.
All these plug and play stuff.
Today is plug and play day.
This is a water tower with graffiti stickers.
Graffiti.
So you can have graffiti or you can not have graffiti. Just a basic water tower. The light on top. I don't know if it flashes or not.
And here is your stickers so that you can go and put whatever town you want on the top, which I think is neat. So if you want to put, say, Lansdale or your railroad on it or whatever, you can do that.
Okay, it's got a blinking red light.
And there's your decals.
Where's my graffiti?
What do you
I believe it's in that package.
Okay.
That was Whiteman before. Remind me of the water tower that used to be over at Ford.
Yeah, it's about that Ford Blue Tower. It used to be out there.
Oh, there's your graffiti.
There's the graffiti.
What kind of graffiti we got?
Got a train.
Pop. Class of, and you put your number down. It's just a sheet of letters.
So you can letter it up and
That's not the
graffiti
It's not the type of lettering you use for your town name.
no, some might, some won't.
This is like for
Dark Side. Oh, Amy and John's.
Amy and John.
Mm-hmm.
Nice blue. That looks cool.
What's that one railroad that had that blue color? Starts with an M. Or blue and silver, I think.
I don't know. All right, what else we got back
like
here?
the
Walt?
container cars,
Uh,
Magic, whatever. It is.
Yeah, whatever it was. Alright.
Oh, you got to do that screeching.
Alright. Next thing we got, we're not going to get too much into opening it up,
No, we didn't want to open them up yet.
And these sets, first one of Lionel sets is
The Cambria and Indiana Bicentennial set.
Coal car set, which is a nice set, which I think is great for the value for these legacy sets. And I'd buy quite a few of the legacy sets because you get a nice value pack out of it.
So you got an engine, 4 hopper cars, and a caboose.
Caboose, yep. And if you take the value of the set and were to buy those individually, you couldn't for the price of the set. Price of the set's so cheap.
I don't know if cheap is a word.
alright.
Well, they are cheaper than if you bought everything individually.
Next
I
one,
do like that Bicentennial color set.
since we were, this is much more bigger. This is a dual engine set.
F, A, and B units, huh?
Yeah,
And this has how many ore cars? Anybody remember?
12 ore cars.
12?
Yep,
12 ore
ore
cars.
cars and a bay window caboose.
Now you figure if you bought each one of them ore cars separately, they're like 50, 60 bucks.
12 ore cars, and they have the add-on pack so you can add more ore
Or
cars.
yeah, there's another 12 ore cars you can add to the set. So you can wind up with 24 total ore cars.
But just remember, these legacy sets are just the engines and cars. There's no
track, no transformer.
So, but yeah, this is this should be a good selling set because especially you northwest,
set.
north central people out there in the mine region.
It is sharp looking.
All right, let's pull that down. Debbie, what's the last thing you got over there?
This is the new emergency response unit. And the box is bigger than me, sorry.
First,
I can reach around this way.
that's what do you call it? It's got the Jeep 20 fire car. Box,
A couple of years ago, they had the first responder set with the helicopters. This one has a police searchlight. What's that, a generator car?
Looks like some type of generator or 911 car. I don't know.
And then a fire ladder.
Fire ladder, I think, is pretty cool. It's like the old.
P-38 fire
old one.
rescue car, command unit box car with lights and sounds, security caboose.
Nice.
They're kind of interesting. What's that one? What kind
Curious
of
to see what it. Curious what it sounds
looks
like.
like?
Why don't we open that one up?
Yeah, I say we pop that apart and take a
Let's
look at it.
pop it apart and give it a check
I
out.
like these fun sets, you know.
Yep.
Yeah, dispatch, we're almost to our destination. Any updates on the accident? First responder team, we're approaching the accident. Yeah, dispatch, we're almost to our destination. Any updates on the accident? Yeah, dispatch, we're almost to our destination. Any updates on the accident? First responder team, we're approaching the accident. Yeah, dispatch, we're almost to our destination. Any updates on the accident? Emergency response unit 911 to dispatch. We are on the scene. Additional first responders may be needed. Dispatch.
All right. Well, Deb, did you have fun running that one?
That?
I like this one. I like the siren. Granted, the siren will probably get on a parent's nerves after a while, but it does have an on and off switch for the sound and one for the lights.
I'm actually kind of impressed with that. As much.
I'm surprised at all the action this thing has.
Yeah, it does look
Yeah.
definitely awesome.
Yeah, I mean, you got the ladder that goes up.
It extends.
Yep, and it extends. The rotary beacon on it works, which I think is pretty cool. And then you have the rotary red light.
Yeah, and the red
Spinning
and
in
the
it.
red and yellow alternating.
Red and blue.
Or red and blue. What I
Yeah, It's
Oh.
pretty cool.
Yeah, it kind of has.
Could use a little more speech in it as far as.
Could use a smoke unit.
Probably it'd have to be a Lionchief Plus. This is just a Lionchief.
But the Lionchief steam engines have smoke.
True.
Yeah, that's a heavy. That's a heavy freaking piece.
Is it?
I think it's like a lead weight.
Oh, yeah, it is pretty heavy.
Amazing.
It's a fun set. I like it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the body off of the 150 diesel engine, which was my first set as a
A little
kid.
box cab thing.
Yeah, a little box cab. That was my first engine. Was a Lionel Red 150. That's
Yeah,
where
it
that
is kind of
cab-
funny how
cab came.
they used a lot of other things on top of each.
Oh yeah, it's nice to see this stuff, which is from the past. This was actually a telegraph car. Okay, where they had the telephone pole and the generator. This was a fire,
Yeah, that's
one.
pretty much the same.
and this, when it first came out, was out of the laser train. Is when they built these in the 70s. It's pretty interesting to see what they did.
Nice. Other than that,
I think we call
is that it?
I think that's it.
That's
Call it a night.
Call it a night. Yeah. Then next week, like I said, we're gonna look at the Lionel's new catalog, see what's new, and
See
other
if
than
there's
that,
any wants
a couple shows. Oaks shows coming up.
next weekend.
Next weekend.
did-
Greenberg
14th
show
and
in Oaks.
15th.
The Greenberg show in Oaks is correcting myself. Sorry. When is it?
14th and 15th.
14th and 15th.
10 to 4, I believe.
Allentown show.
24th and 25th.
She
I believe.
knows it better than all of us.
We do have
It's
we
my
do have
job
tickets for the
today.
Allentown show here. You can get your tickets ahead of time. pre-sale.
Unfortunately, they are $5 more than at the door. They went up to 15 for the early bird buy.
And Hamburg, when's Hamburg? That's January 29th or something.
You know what else was around already? Kutztown is already starting.
Do they have dates yet?
Farmer market. I think there's one
You know
date
the
out
dates
there.
yet?
I don't know the date.
I'll
But
have to get a hold of Tim and ask him.
the train shows are starting. So, like I said, go to trainshow.com for all the Greenberg stuff that's going out. Amherst is coming.
Oh, we going to Amherst?
I don't know.
We gonna go?
I'd like to go.
I need to book a room. Are we gonna go? I mean, I'm gonna commit myself.
To me, I'd like to go. I ain't-
Can you go?
Hey, check it out once.
I guess I've
I've heard-
make it
I've
out.
heard
Somebody-
good and I've heard bad. So I'd like to check it out myself and give my honest opinion.
Screw the bed. It's a train show. It's all good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so we're
No,
going.
not too many train shows are bad.
All right, I'll make arrangements. Let's go to Amherst. If you're going to Amherst, look for us.
Yeah, we'll be there.
We'll try to be there.
Other than that, that's all I got. Is our guest gonna pull the rope?
Debbie, you want to pull?
Debbie,
pull
thank you
in
for joining us tonight.
You know, but yeah, so if you now that you call, if you call in the shop and you hear Debbie's voice, now you know what she looks like.
Yeah.
Everybody comments about the friendly voice, so it's nice to see the friendly person behind the
Fix the
friendly
rope
voice.
up top so we don't.
I'm short here, okay?
All right.
See you guys.
Guys,
Bye.
Good night.
bye. Have a good weekend or week.